Welcome to this Pokemon TCG Online video. As you can see here are my daily challenges. I have to knock out 16 opposing Pokemon with my grass types. I didn't really have a competitive grass type deck, so at first I started with theme decks like I sometimes do with these challenges if I do not have a competitive deck, but I thought, there were a few grass types like Dustox that I wanted to make a deck with, so I attempted to make a deck. Eventually got one with Dustox, Chesnaught. I believe there's one Venusaur EX and one Trevenant EX in there as well. I'm going to use it, see how it works. I'm also using different dimensions for my recording. Hopefully that makes the video look better. Also with file size and stuff, I'm trying stuff out. So next to this being a game of, well, just being a TCG game, it's also trying stuff out for me to see if I like this better. And you, I suppose, because you're the one watching it. Let me know any differences you notice in this video and in the previous few battles that I've recorded. Opponent using Fire Deck? I already forgot what types he was using. Still some frame skips, which I'm not necessarily happy about. I think he uses a smaller screen. I don't have any energies. Guess I'll go for Trevenant, even though I want to set it up and get KOs with it, but I can also get KOs with this thing. So I got Trevenant, so I can just get one energy. Chespin, Chesnaught. I'm getting more cards now. Because they didn't have anything yet. Fire Deck for sure. Freaking Enchanted Hammer, that's not going to be good if I use Herbal Energy. Let's see if I can get any KOs. Well, I'll take that. I'm of course going to try to win. But just getting KOs is already pretty good for me. That's gonna evolve into a Pyroar that stops from being damaged by basics. So Trevenant can't really hit it, and neither can this Chesnaught. Right, I can evolve this Chespin completely to Chesnaught, but I did not have any energies. Great. That helps. I have Birches in there, I have two Shaman EX in there just to speed up the deck in that sense, and they don't have Pyro or Evolutions. Interesting. Skylet, go. What can you give me? I'd prefer at this point... Well, I could take Ultra Ball, get Professor's Letter, but wait, I don't have Professor's Letter in this deck. Oh my god. Okay, in that case... I'm going Ultra Ball, so I can use it this turn to hopefully get some energies, because I do want to evolve to Chesnaught. Ultra Ball to get Shaman, and Shaman hopefully gets us that. It's going to evolve you. Ultra Ball away. I could get rid of this Chesnaught, so I can Evo Soda. I could also Evo Soda into the Cascade, but no, I want the Chesnaught. I do want to keep one of the Versus Seekers now. So I'll go one of them. This Chesnaught. I could just Evo Soda into the other Chesnaught next turn. This other Chesnaught. No, I want to keep this Chesnaught, so Evo Soda out. Shaman, the other Shaman's also in the deck, so that's good. Grass Energy. Double Colorless, maybe. Not amazing. I'll immediately Evo Soda. No, I shouldn't have Evo Soda in the Cascade, because maybe I'd just draw into Cascade next turn, and then I can choose with Evo Soda which of the Dustoxes I want, because I have two different ones in the deck. I have one Trevenant, which is, I guess, okay. They can't retreat. Double Colorless would be nice for next turn. Thing is, I could Versus Seeker into Skyla, Skyla into the next Ultra Ball, into the Shaman to get stuff. Again, Double Colorless. Flyer. That thing can get basic energy guards if heads, so they can't attack yet. This I also want to go for the KOs, and I don't want this thing to become a Pyroar. This thing can't attack, well, damage with an attack first turn anyway. First Seeker to get Skyla. Considering the idea is to kill Litleo this turn anyway, I don't need Lysandra. Yes, I call it Lysandra. A lot of people call it Lysander. I feel I've looked it up. I've not come up with what the official pronunciation is. If it is Lysander, then tell me, like, in where to find the official statement or something that it is. Then I'll call it Lysander. But I feel like it's based on a French game. Lysandre sort of more sounds French. So yeah, Ultra Ball away the Wormpole and the Quilladin. I can't keep Lysandre. Get the other Shaman. Go for the Chesnaught. Shaman go. Energies. Probably one double colorless. Dang it. We'll have to make do with this. Dark Forest. If you lose my Volt, I can get a KO next turn. Okay. I suppose it's good that I didn't use the thing this turn. Okay, I can Dustox. Confuse him. I'm poisoned. Well, considering I'm not going to use the Cascade, yeah, I don't see the point in using it now. I want to kill this thing. I don't know if I'm into that yet. I could Skyla below what I want with Skyla. I have Verse Seeker to go into another one, so I'm good. Skyla, let's see what can you give me. Birch, Evo Soda, Wally. I already have a Dustox. So Evo Soda, I already have one. I already have a Lysander. I'll go with Burst so I can use it later. Not sure when though. Maybe I'll just use it next turn after. Then I'll just evolve Dustox and use it. We got a KO, which is good for the daily challenge, good for the game. Happy he doesn't have fire energy set. There's double colors, that's nice. Although I just prefer a grass energy so I can deal more damage with my attack. Doesn't seem to have fire energies yet, but they can use Stoke. Get heads. So they'll equip 2 to Charizard and 1 to Houndoom. No, is it just to him? Yeah, just to him. So they can attack. What is smart to do at this point? Switch me to Houndoom? Because I don't have fire energy for Houndoom. If I equip a grass energy, I can deal 110. The Houndoom will be able to retreat. I want to hit the Houndoom, which means I need Lysander. I want to keep Charizard behind so that I can have a bit more setup time to deal with what he has. Because once he kills Trevenant, I have no offensive force remaining. I could, yeah, Skyla's not going to be able to give me anything. So Lysander into Houndoom. So now I say Lysander, so many people say it. We can't Birch anymore, so I have to use this to be able to use Wood Blast. I'm not really happy about it. Go. Still 90 damage, which is a 2-hit KO on the Houndoom. So that's nice. Discard that, so I need another energy, but that's the Birch can give me that. Gonna be good. Then again, he can only deal 100 to me. Discarded the top 2 cards, what were that? Chespin, Cascoon, I don't care. Alright, I'll just evolve the Dustox, have one less card. I can put back the Versus Seeker or something else. No, I'd prefer to just put back the Versus Seeker, because then I can choose which supporter I get whenever I need it. Yes, 7 cards, Grass Energy, Herbal is okay. So I can use double colorless on one of these things. Dustox, for example. No, I must have wouldn't have done that. Miscalculation. no muscle man in this deck though. Again, that gets rid of the herbal. Suppose that's better than getting rid of the colors. Thing is, now they have 90 HP, which forces me to... What? How they still here that don't have another energy. Let's see, get rid of Venusaur and Cascoon. Okay. Why is the top not here? I would have preferred the top to be the first page. Or that you can just scroll it like before. I'm not a big fan of the other one. 90 HP, which is what I have. I'm forced to equip this, but then at least I get it. If I do that, I get a KO on the Trevenant. No, on the Houndoom. I get 2 prizes, which is good, but then I don't have any energy to respond with to whatever the Charizard does. I want energy. But if I equip this to, let's say, Chesnaught or Dustox, and I'm thinking Dustox, because it can confuse the Charizard and help me that way. Let's see. If he hits me with Muscle Band, that's 70 times 2, 140. I'll survive 1 hit for Houndoom. But he could already immediately retreat. No, he can't retreat if he hits the first attack. I'm gonna play it on the risk and try and draw into a Grass Energy. Just use Dark Forest for now. Depending on what he does, I might actually just keep using Dark Forest this way and just set up Dustox. So that when he's confused, I can also just make him asleep and poisoned. Yeah, I think I'll confuse him first. Now that I have that set up, I can either power up Chesnaught EX or regular Chesnaught. I think regular Chesnaught. Or I could just send in as Death Fodder, so just to put 3 damage counters on the Charizard whenever it takes him out. Bit too many Pokemon, maybe I should cut down on that, but then again it might just be bad luck. I think I'll cut down on it though. Like the Wurmple line. Pretty sure the Wurmple line is like 4-4-3. I'll probably cut that down to like 3-3-2 and then have 1 of each of the Dustoxes. Although so far this Dustox I actually like more than one that I have on my bench, so I'm not really sure what I'll do with it, but last few games okay. I'll take it. Anyway, as I was saying, there's been quite a few times where I've had some dead hands and I want to do stuff with it, so maybe another Ultra Ball. I don't remember how many exactly I have in it, but this worked out. Pretty good luck that the opponent didn't really have a lot of fire energy or stuff to draw into fire energies, like Birch or Sycamore. So I had quite a bit of luck in this game, but it worked out, and I'm happy about that. Let's actually look at the opponent's deck. Lugia EX Tornadus, Entei, 1 Charizard, this, and indeed they did have the 1 power. The Pyro that I was talking about, energy. They had Professor Letter, didn't get that. They had the Flare Grunt, they had the Center Lady. Flexus wouldn't really have helped yet. Flare Grunt, Missile Band, Salt Fest. Well, they had quite a few energies. Over a quarter were helpful energies, but they didn't get it, so I won. Yay! Happy about that. Right, that was one more TCG Online video. Hope you liked it. This was next to being a test. Well, next to being just a battle video on TCG Online, also a test video for me. I hope everything worked out. Let me know what you think of the differences, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.